opportunities, gave up the ball a lot of times in scoring in the red zone.
Yes.
Would have made a big difference if you could have punched in a couple times.
Yes. You got to finish.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't slip and fall on cuts. You can't slip and fall on blocks. I mean, and I'll give our guys credit. We managed to find a way to, as a team, not finish. I mean, it wasn't one guy. I mean, some guys would do something right and somebody else wouldn't. You know, you can't have those types of things happen when you have those opportunities. You know, we had one in the second quarter, which completely changes the complexion of the game. You know, then you have a couple early in the third quarter, fourth quarter. You got to finish it. It's what we focused on all week in practice. You know, and the reality is, if you don't have the type of team that can physically overpower somebody, it does make it tough. And we don't have that type of team. We're too young to expect our guys to do it, and we don't. You know, but we got to find ways to get it in the end zone. And it kind of goes back to the theme of the night. We had opportunities. Let's face it. It's 7-6. We got them 3rd and 22,
Right.
and we give up a 50-yard play. I mean, tackle them, get off the field, get the ball back. We got momentum. Who knows what happens from there? You know, you go down the line, and no, you can't do those things.
You had it down there and didn't make the 4th down play, but you got him pinned at the 4. He goes 87 yards and something. The whole field is flipped.
Right, and it goes back to the same thing. You know, when one guy has a breakdown and it's just too aggressive, not from effort, just from being too aggressive, and then they bust a trap back the weak side, and then there's nobody left. You know, later on they run the same play, we do our jobs, and we stop them for no gain. I mean, that's how football works a lot of the times. And you know, unfortunately, when we've been in games like this, we haven't played to make plays. We got to quit playing scared. You know, in all 3 games that we lost, we were so worried about making mistakes that we didn't have any fire in our eye. We almost looked scared at times, and that's something that we've got to learn to get that hump to get over. You know, to kind of walk in with a little bit more, you know, of a confident demeanor and play that way, swagger, whatever you want to call it. And that's all 3 losses. It's the same trend that I've seen from these guys.
Is it a youth kind of thing, or is it at this point in the season, maybe not?
I'm not going to say that's a youth thing, because I'd say we've preached it, we focused. It's just an attitude type of thing. And you know, I think once it switched, once it clicks, once we figure it out, I mean, then we could have it. But you got to do it the first time to make it happen after that.
Right. It becomes ingrained.
Yeah, it just becomes a part of your DNA as a football team and as a football player. And I really think, you know, with this team right now, I mean, let's face it, with our youth and a new system and a new scheme, you know, the reality is we might have overachieved a little bit. You know, but that's the last hurdle that we've got to get over, you know, is to learn to play with a little bit of that toughness and swagger, you know, in some of these other games.
Can you get it back in the playoffs?
Don't have a choice. I mean, playoffs are going to happen,
Right.
you know, and we're going to have to get on a bus now and go someplace, probably go to Tiffin, and we're going to have to play a ball game. And, you know, hopefully it'll be a switch that we can flip in the first quarter when we get over there, and we can play some ball. And, you know, it's not like we walk out and we're seeing teams that are, you know, other than Macomb, who've been physically better than us or dominant than us. It's just they've made plays and we haven't, and that's been the difference in these 2 losses.